Hello BookTube, Sarah here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with my July 2019 epic book haul. There is a reason, and this is the reason that I have now gone to mentioning the books that I'm buying every week in my Friday reads, because every video would be like this. I've got 26 books here to share with you guys. Yes, I bought 26 books in the month of July. And one I got as a physical copy, but the rest are all ebooks. I do not know a lot about all of these books, so I'm going to move through this relatively quickly, but I will leave the list of all the books that I bought in the description box below in case any of the covers stand out to you or anything sounds like it might be good to you. You know, you can definitely go and check them out for yourself. Unfortunately, and this is the other reason that I've now moved doing these to my Friday reads, is almost all of these books that I'm going to mention for the ebooks were all Kindle monthly deals for the month of July. So unfortunately, the majority of them are probably not on sale anymore. But definitely go and check them out and add them to your wish list maybe, and pick them up at a later date, or, you know, check to see if they go back on sale again, which is what I always do. I have so many books to read, I don't have to buy them all right away, but if I see books that go on sale, I definitely pick them up. So I will talk about, you know, let's talk about the physical book first, just because it's sitting here on my lap. And this one I bought. This is a book that I've wanted to read for a while. I'm a big fan of the author. And Olive over at Book Olive talked about this one about a month or so ago. And I have been sitting on hold for this at my library on Overdrive. I put the hold on in June of 2018 and for the audiobook. And I was still showing as a 6-month wait. And I had wanted to read this for Nonfiction November. So I decided to go ahead and just buy my own copy. I got it from Book Depository because they had the cover that I really wanted. And this is A Short History of Nearly Everything by Bill Bryson. To my knowledge, this is a sciencey nonfiction book, but I'm definitely planning on picking this one up to read during Nonfiction November. So my goal is to read a little bit every day and finish it over the course of the entire month during Nonfiction November. I did look, and Audible does have an audiobook for this, but it's weird. Audible only has the abridged version, whereas Overdrive has the full-length version, and I don't understand, and I don't know if there's something going on with Overdrive, maybe with my Toronto Public Library, I don't know, but they just don't, that hold never moved. Like, you know, at least you'd think that people would borrow the book and then the next person in line would get it. Even if it's a 3-week wait for each person, it should still move the list, but I don't feel like it ever moved, so I don't know if there was an error or an issue or something. But yeah, it seems to be kind of ridiculous to try and get a copy of this on audio. But I will be reading it because I now do own a physical copy. And like I said, I'll read a little bit every day. I think there's about 500 and some odd, oh, there's a good chunk of notes in this. 500 pages? Oh wait, that's the notes section. 478 pages in this. So that's really not that bad. But if I, you know, read so many pages a day, I can definitely finish it in the month of November. So I'm very, very much looking forward to getting to this one. So now on to all the ebooks, you guys. And I've got them all here on my tablet, so sorry for me looking down. The first one is Baby for Keeps by Janice Maynard. This is book number 2 in the Kavanaghs of Silver Glen series. I believe, now I'm doing this all from memory, you guys, because I don't have the covers here in front of me. But I believe this is a Harlequin Desire novel. So yeah, anytime I see Harlequins go on sale, I immediately snatch them up because, you know, I want to just add to my collection essentially. The next one is The Cottage on Rose Lane by Hope Ramsey. This is book 1 in the Moonlight Bay series. I believe this is a contemporary romance series, and the cover looked fantastic. About That Man by Cheryl Woods, book number 1 in the Trinity Harbor trilogy. So this is a series that was published a while ago, like a good while ago. And, you know, occasionally one of these books will go on sale, and I decided to pick this one up because it was on sale. And it's Cheryl Woods. I know what I'm getting into. I know what I'm going to be, you know, I know what her writing style is like. And it's only a trilogy. It's the first book in a trilogy. And, you know, not like I don't already have a million series on the go, but a trilogy seems a little bit easier to take. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to this one. Oh, All American Cowboy was on sale last month by Dylan Crush. This is book number 1 in the Holiday Texas series. Last year I read book number 2 around the holidays. It was a Christmas themed book, and I think the 3rd book just came out. Dylan Crush is a relatively new author, at least to me, and she is fantastic. She does some great contemporaries. You guys need to check this series out. It all takes place in the small town of Holiday, Texas. Super duper fun. Do yourself a favor and check out her books. You will not be disappointed at all. Next one is Nice and Easy by Erin Nichols. This is book number 3 in the Boys of the Big Easy series. It seems like one of these books has been on sale every month through the Kindle monthly deals. So I picked up this one. It's a contemporary romance series that takes place in New Orleans. I've read Erin Nichols before. I know I like her writing. And again, New Orleans, hot guy on the cover. It was on sale. It was just checking all the boxes, essentially. Next one we have is Act Like It by Lucy Parker. This is book number 1 in the London Celebrity series. I think it was Ash over at Ash Hearts Books talked about this series, and she really, really liked it. And when I saw that this one was on sale, I immediately snatched it up because she said she really, really enjoyed it. So I am very much looking forward to getting to that one. So if you're watching this, Ashley, thank you so much for the recommendation. Next up, I Heart Hawaii by Lindsay Kelk. Now, I've mentioned this author before. I have not read her, but I've heard a lot of good things from her. This is book number 8 in the I Heart series. So they're all like I Heart New York, or I Heart Hawaii, or I Heart Christmas. And I believe she's a UK-based author. And I saw this one come up for sale, and these are quite expensive to buy them for the Kindle. And when I see one go on sale, I pick them up. I still haven't read her yet. I got to do that before the end of the year. But yeah, I am very much looking forward to eventually getting to this one. Next up, Murder and Metaphors by Amanda Flower. This is book number 3 in a magical bookshop mystery series. It's a cozy mystery series. I know Amanda Flower is quite good at what she does. She does a lot of different cozy mysteries. She does this magical one, and then she also does the Amish Candy Shop mystery series, which I plan on reading a Salted Caramel in August, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I when I saw this one, I had to pick it up, and I think that, oh yeah, there is 2. Death and Daisies, book number 2, is the other one that I also got to pick up. So I got book 2 and book 3 in this series, so that's very exciting. The next one is A Princess in Theory by Alyssa Cole, book number 1 in the Reluctant Royal series. I've read book 2, but I have not read book number 1. And when I saw book 1 was on sale, I'm like, yes, please. So I immediately picked it up. Alyssa Cole is an amazing author. She does great historical work. With the series that she does that takes place during the Civil War. I cannot remember the title of it now. An Extraordinary Union, I think, is the first book. And then this great contemporary series as well. Absolutely fantastic. One Last Chance by Cheryl Woods, another Cheryl Woods novel. This is a standalone. Went on sale. Cheryl Woods, had to pick it up. I already talked about that one. Suddenly Mine by Samantha Chase. This is book number 8 in the Montgomery Brothers series. I read Samantha Chase. I read her before just last week. I finished reading the second book in the Band on the Run series by her, and I really liked it, so I do know I enjoy her work. When her books come up on sale, I do immediately go ahead and grab one. The Girl from Summer Hill by Jude Devereaux. This is book number 1 in the Summer Hill series. Jude Devereaux is one of those authors that I hear a lot about, but I haven't actually read her work yet. And I believe this is more of a women's fiction novel, but again, on sale, gorgeous cover, why the heck not? Another Samantha Chase, Until There Was Us, book number 7 in the Montgomery Brothers series, again. Had to pick this one up. Unbroken Cowboy by Maisie Yates, book number 5 in the Gold Valley series. I think this is the only one I haven't read, except for the newest one. And I saw this one was on sale, and I went, oh my gosh, I have to pick it up. So I did, and I'm looking forward to filling in the gap and getting to this one and getting this one read. Because I believe this is Bree's story, and this is the one I was super looking forward to because she has a pet raccoon. And I'm all about that because that sounds absolutely awesome. The next one I have here is A Not So Innocent Seduction by Janice Maynard, another one of the Kavanaughs of Silver Glen series. So again, I believe this one is a Harlequin Desire novel, but don't quote me. Playing for Keeps by Jill Shalvis, book number 7 in the Heartbreaker Bay series. Yay! I could not believe that a Heartbreaker Bay novel went on sale for the monthly deals. Every now and then you hit a big name author. Like a lot of these are lesser known authors or even indie published authors, which is super fantastic as well. But now and then you hit like these big names like Cheryl Woods or a Jill Shalvis, you know, like, and yeah, that, or an Alyssa Cole. And that made me super duper happy. So I picked up this one because I do still need to read this one. Do, 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 do. This one sounded interesting to me, and it's called The Matchmakers of Minnow Bay by Kelly Harms. I believe this is more of a women's fiction novel, but don't quote me, but the cover really intrigued me. It sounded really interesting, and it was on sale. I mean, the entire point of this entire video was it was on sale. That's how Sarah buys books. Next up, we have Mommy and the Maverick by Meg Maxwell. Book number 2 in the Montana Mavericks, The Great Family Roundup series. This is a Harlequin special edition novel. I love these books so, so much. I had to pick this one up. Beach House Beginnings by Christy Ridgway. This is the prequel to the Almost series, so it's book 0.5. This is only a novella. Christy Ridgway, I haven't read her in years, but I do know she does some great contemporary romance, so I went ahead and picked up this one. Now, these next 2 books, I think I was picking up that Beach House book, and then below it had, like, if you like this, you'll like this. And I'll admit, the title of this first book is what drew me in. Pumpkin and Spice by Abby Knox. Abby Knox? I've heard of this author. I think she has written... I believe that she is an indie published author. I believe she writes more on the much more spicy side of the romance, but I can't be 100% certain yet, because I haven't read any of her work yet. But I saw this book, and I think it was only like 99 cents, and I don't think it was on sale. I think that is like the price. So this is a duology. So I picked up the first book, and then I saw there was the second book, and I thought, well, I might as well get both. And the second book is called Comfort and Joy. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to read the first one in October and the second one in December and finish off that little duology. I think it's about a group of like friends or something like that who end up hooking up. I don't know. For some reason, I'm thinking that she's very, very spicy in her writing, but I will obviously report back to you guys once I have read them. I could not believe this book was on sale for the Kindle monthly deals. Or it was either a monthly deal or a daily deal. I can't remember. Next Year in Havana by Chanel Clayton. Everybody that I know has read this book and really enjoyed it. And it's supposed to be an amazing historical fiction novel. I've wanted to get my hands on it because I believe it's told in a dual timeline perspective between a grandmother and her granddaughter at 2 different periods of time. And yes, that so appeals to me. So when it came up on sale, I immediately snatched it up. Hattie's Home for Broken Hearts by Tilly Tennant. Now, I read Tilly Tennant for the first time earlier this year. I got one of her books from NetGalley, and she was an unknown author to me, and I loved it, absolutely loved it, and now I'm like hunting out all of her work. And this is her most recent release. I believe I might have even paid full price for this one just because. Or it might have only been like $1 or something off. It was on sale, but it wasn't like for 99 cents kind of an idea. So I like I said, Tilly Tennant, she's a UK-based author. She does some great work. She does, her work is funny. Her characters are fantastic. If you have not checked her out, I highly encourage you to do so. But I had to pick up this one just because I am absolutely in love with this author. And last but not least, this cover appealed to me and the title just sounded to die for. And it's New Starts and Cherry Tarts at the Cozy Kettle by Liz Ellis. And this is book number 1 in the Cozy Kettle series. Went on sale for 99 cents. I decided to pick it up. You know, it looks like it'd be a great quick summer read. So I'm looking forward to eventually getting to it. So anyway, guys, that's all that I have for this long video. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books and what you thought about them. And again, I will leave a list of all the books I just talked about in the description box below. So if any of the covers sounded good to you, you can go ahead and check them out. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.